In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create this super cute mini mushroom. Now I find using my fabric marker here to make a line at the base of where I'm going to start my stitching, it just helps keep me on track and keep my stitching nice and neat. So once we've threaded on approximately 1 meter of white yarn, we're going to bring our needle up from our starting point and leave a small tail underneath, which we're going to tie off to later. This is called the satin stitch or the straight stitch, and it does look really easy, but it can take a little bit of practice to make sure that your stitches are nice and in line with each other. Now in this garment, I've done both 6 stitches and 5. So for this one, I'm going to show you with 6 stitches. So we're going to do 6 satin or straight stitches here. And once this is complete, we're going to turn our garment over. Now here you can see we've got 2 white tails left. We're simply going to take our needle off our thread for this, and we're going to come back to this later. And next we're going to thread onto our needle approximately 1 meter of the red yarn. And you can use your fabric marker here to help guide you again. We're going to bring our needle up and we're going to complete the same stitch that we've just completed, leaving a small tail for tying off later. Now with this one, we want to go over the stem. So to make the mushroom, this is going to be the top of our mushroom. And we're going to do, again, 6 satin or straight stitches here. Now after the second stitch, we're slightly going to bring our needle in a little bit to create that mushroom top effect. And once we get to our 6th stitch, it's just a very small little stitch at the top, just to complete the top of the mushroom. And when we turn our garment over, you'll see now we've got 2 white tails and we've also got 2 red ones. The 2 red ones can now simply be snipped and tied in a triple knot and completed. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the longer of the white tails left and we're going to thread it back onto our needle. We're then going to complete the dots inside the mushroom. So we're going to bring our needle up. Now, if you've done a 6-strand mushroom, you could potentially put 3 in each one. If you've only done a 5, I would recommend only 2. You'll find that the space is very, very small to actually put them in anyway. So 2 will be enough in the smaller mushroom. And just like the red tails that we tied off earlier, when you turn this garment over, you'll see there's 2 white tails. We triple knot them together and you're good to go. Next, we're going to add the green yarn onto our needle. So approximately 1 meter is enough for this section. You're going to complete here a lazy daisy stitch. So we're going to bring our needle up and leave a tail underneath again to tie off to. And depending on how big you've made your mushroom, so this is a 6-strand mushroom, I'm going to put 3 lazy daisies in here. But if I had a smaller, maybe a 5 or 4-strand mushroom, I'm going to only really put 2 in. And once we've anchored down our final lazy daisy, we can turn our garment over and you'll see that now we are left with 2 green tails. So we're simply just going to triple knot those together, snip them off, and you're all done. Now you can place them wherever you want over your garment. If you've bought one of our summer sets, this looks so cute on. Happy stitching!